Hey TCI, so this video is to help with home practicing. Everyone wants to get their skills, so it's really important to practice them often. So what we're going to do with this video today is break down some of the skills that you need in order to move on from one level to the next. We're going to start with level 1. This is Claire, and she's going to help me illustrate what each skill is. Level 1, you'll need multiple skills. You'll need a right and left cartwheel. You'll need a front and back walkover, a handstand rollout, and a Valdez. So Claire's going to help show how we can practice our cartwheel at home, okay? So you're going to start out with a mattress. You'll take it down from your bed and you'll lean it against the wall, okay? Preferably if it's a twin mattress, just because the big fulls are a little heavier to pull down. But you'll lean the mattress against the wall. You'll stand against the side of the mat or the mattress, and you'll start out in your lunge position with your arms by your ears, okay? So you're leaning against the wall. She's actually touching the mat, okay? You'll go into a sideway cartwheel with a straddle, okay? You can lean against that so that your back is straight and your butt's not arched, okay? Then you'll take the leading leg, you'll tap it down, and then press up into a lunge, okay? It's a little harder to do it in slow motion, so Claire's going to execute it in real time. So it should look like this, okay? A lot of times people have issues with the candlestick part. So what's really important is that you hit the candlestick, because otherwise you'll slam on your back and that stings on the floor. So we don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do is this purple mat here kind of simulates a pillow cushion from your couch. So you can take the sofa cushion, place it on the floor. You can also use a bed pillow, but sofa cushion's a little wider and a little more squishier, so it would, a little firmer, excuse me, not so squishy like a bed pillow, so that you can kind of stay stern with the handstand. So with this, you want to stand away from the mat a little bit so that your hands meet the middle of the cushion. You don't want to be all up here, because if so, you're going to slam against the wall. So you want to make sure your hands are in the middle of the cushion, because you want to be able to roll into the candlestick part. So you're going to head and step like you do a regular handstand. Go in. From here, you're going to drop the chin in and drop to a candlestick, okay? Keeping those arms by your ears. And look how tight her legs are. Her ankles are pointed, her toes are pointed, her ankles are squeezing tight. Coming out of it, you're just simply going to roll up and out like you would a back row. So now Claire's going to do it in real time so you can see what it's supposed to look like. Okay. You can have an assistant, your parent or someone can stand nearby. Go ahead and come out. If you feel like you need that at first, okay? But eventually you need to try to be able to do it without a spotter so that you can control your own body. So now Claire's going to do it without me touching her. And see how she gently brought herself down? She didn't slam down to the floor. She let her foot rest against the wall for a second and then rolled to the candlestick. Her chin came in nice and tight. You're going to stand slightly away from the mat, like Claire here. And then she's in the position to do a handstand. She's going to go into her handstand, so her hands are in the middle of the mat. Her heels touch the wall. Now she's going to tuck her chin and lower down to her shoulders into the candlestick spot. Once you become more comfortable with executing the handstand rollout, going into the candlestick portion, you can take, what I'm using here is just an exercise mat, but you can use a bed pillow at this point. You don't really need all that cushion from the mattress or the bed or the sofa cushion. You can use a bed pillow. You're going to stand slightly behind it like Claire here. You're going to go into a handstand like you did on the wall and roll out and stand up. So now Claire's going to do it. Once you got comfortable with doing it over the bed pillow, then you can do it on the floor. So Claire's going to do it one more time. She's going to go from the bed pillow to the floor and then on the floor. Hands in front and stand. Now once she feels comfortable with that, now she's going to do it on the floor so that now she understands my shoulders have to touch the mat. Handstand, candlestick, and stand up. So Claire's going to show you how you can practice your handstands at home. You're going to start out with that leg in a lunge position. Look how straight she is. You want to get your hands nice and close to the wall. Squeeze your butt really tight. Point your toes. I'm going to walk around this side so that you can see her hip. So you want to make sure, look at her arms, nice and straight, pushing through the shoulders all the way around. Her elbows are locked out, and that's it. Your other skill is a back walkover. So what's really important is that you know how to do a back bend. So you make sure you do that first. Always warm up with a back bend. Legs straddled open, touch back. Very good, Claire. If you can, kick over or stand up. Good job. Okay. So the other drill is a back limb lift. You're going to put one foot in front, point that toe. Very good. Now notice that all her weight is on the back leg. If she wanted to, she could pick up the front leg and not fall. Show me that, Claire. Pick up your leg. See, all her weight is on the down leg. Okay, go ahead and rest. So only the big toe is on the floor. Arms are extended totally straight up at the top. From here, she's going to go back to a back bend, but pick up the leading leg so that it's up in the air. You want to be able to do this at least 20 times and then kick over. You want to do this at least 20 times before you try to put the whole skill together. So it's really important that you're able to go back on the one foot so that you can kick over. And then the back walkover will look like this. So the other skill is a front walkover. So with a front walkover, there's a couple drills you can do, but this is really a good one to get you started on how to control that top leg. So you're going to start out facing the wall. Notice how far away Claire is from the wall. She has good distance because her hands are not going to the wall. She's going to start out like she's going to do a handstand. She's going to kick up into the handstand, split her legs, touch the wall with one foot, and come back. Now, actually, Claire could be back a little bit further because we want the legs to be in a split. So you want a nice wide straddle on that. So do that again for me, Claire. And this time, make sure that your legs are open in a split position. There it goes. And back. Okay, once you've been able to do that successfully at least 12 times, then you can move to the next one. The next drill is the top leg that split over is now going to come down to the floor, and the other leg is going to come up to the wall. So here, Claire's going to show this one. And then touch the wall with the other foot. And that allows you to control your body on how to get up into the front walkover spot. Okay? Once you've mastered that several times, then you can use the mattress again. So you're going to come back to the mattress. Standing in the middle of the mattress, you want your hands to come to the edge of the mattress. Okay, now she's going to execute that same drill, but this time the wall's not there. So when that leg opens in that split, she's going to touch the other leg down and follow through. So the other skill that's needed is a Valdez. In a Valdez, you sit on the floor with the leading leg out straight. So that's your dominating leg that you like to do your back walkover on. So the other arm is on the floor behind her. If you can see right here, she has her wrist twisted back, so her fingers are going outward. But when she starts to go up, she's going to turn that wrist so that she's in a back bend position. The other leg is up, and that's her push-off leg, so that's her dominating leg for the floor. So the other arm is out here, and it's going to execute going a back swing to make the floor. So the first drill is you're going to kick up into a limb lift, just like you did on the back walkover, but you're going to kick up to the air in a limb lift position. Okay, you can rest down. You want to be able to do that at least 12 times before you start kicking over so that you can get a good balance. Notice she didn't twist her body a whole lot. She executed it with a long, strong rating. Okay, so we're going to do that again. One more time. Straight leg, pointed toe, up to the air. Once you got to that position, go ahead and kick over and block at the top, just like you do in a regular back walkover. Now she's going to do it in real time so you can see what it's supposed to look like. And up. Excellent.